Oh, hi guys. Well, quick comment on the grow and show yesterday in exclusively Koi. Fantastic. Love talking to everyone there. Yeah, there's some people really knowledgeable about the hobby, fair dues, and those are the people that helped me along, which is good. So anyway, I'll show you my grow and show fish later on when I take it out of the quarantine and put it into the big pond. Absolutely knackered. I did plan. I know I was bigging it up yesterday, saying, oh yeah, I'll get back to Swansea about 10 and I'm out all night with a bottle of wine. Okay, I was shattered after that drive. So yeah, ended up watching a couple of Koi documentaries and falling asleep. But anyway, let me spin you around. We've got a big day today. Yeah, there we are, guys. So got a few jobs this morning now. I'm going to rub down the fiberglass once more. I'm actually going to go around all the fiberglass just to double check that there's no burrs and that I left it last time, which I'm pretty sure I didn't. I want to jet wash all these tops off, jet wash quite a bit of the algae off, jet wash that bottom drain. I've rendered up here, so that's ready to paint. So I might put a little bit of grey paint on there to match the outside, just to make it easy, you know, before I fill it. It'll take me 10 minutes, but I may not. It's not the end of the world. What else we got to do then? Yeah, so a lovely guy called Dan just gave me a bit of black rubber to go here, but I don't think I'm going to need it because I've stolen a bit of my mother-in-law's shower. She doesn't even know. You know the shower curtains is in like strips of glass and they concertina back and they come out. Oh yeah, she's one down. See how long it takes her to realise. But it fits in there perfect, so needs must, isn't it? So I've got a funny feeling. I've measured it and it's 1.3 or 1.4 meters, and I'm sure that's 1.3 or 1.4 meters in the top of my head. I'm absolutely sure it's going to fit there. So what I'll do is, you can get those little stainless steel things that screw up there and they sort of clamp onto the glass, and then I'll do a nice, I've got an idea for the bottom so the fish don't hurt themselves. Really good idea actually. Yeah, jet wash all of this out. Get rid of that bit of poo that was under the tarp. Still got to render this, but that's not the end of the world. That's a nice job. It's going to happen soon when the temperature rises a little. And here we are here, guys. So everything's gone off on here now. All of these have been concreted in. What I'll do is I'll get a little bit of brick acid later on and give all of this a clean before the water goes in, ideally. That first backy house, the backy shower level is on. I've got a couple of shout outs. Like I said, my main man Steve gave me some of this, so what I've done is I've just folded it all over to make it kind of waterproof for now. I am thinking I've got another idea for the whole part of these walls and definitely the ceiling. I'm going to order it later on tonight. A lovely guy from Aaron from Barry. I need to give him a real good shout out because he's a really nice guy and he's a mechanic and he works opposite a steelworks or something like that, and he said he could get some stainless steel folded for me, so that's what he's come up with, which is absolutely perfect. The only modification I've done is I've grinded a little section there, so it's that way and that way, so it's the lowest point, so all the water will go through there. I've tempted to put a little to screw down to drill down there, but that's enough to get water out. And they're nice and rounded on the bottom, look guys, right? So that is not going to hurt any fish. So I could have put these the other way round, which would have made more sense because water would go off them and through the grill, but these are so sharp that I don't know, I don't really fancy doing that. I'll just leave it like that. That's a nice flat base then to put a potted plant or something. It's going to be a big fern there to cover all of this. Got to start putting the media in there. So I'll do the first layer, then I think I'll put the pipe in, put the next layer on, so we'll do all the layers there. Yeah, got this to solvent weld on, so luckily I finally found out how to take all of this pipe work out, and I've actually saved myself an absolute fortune. I'll show you now, guys. So there's my other backy tiers. Fish are absolutely fantastic. They're loving life. What I am doing them. Oh, by the way, guys, that's my grow and shower. So really dark, but I'm interested to see how that's going to pan out. I was looking at all the showers that people were getting yesterday, mate, and they were all banging, weren't they? Everyone must be happy with their showers, because if they're not, they're mad. But then again, that is going to change so much that there's no point even looking at that picture. But anyway, hang on. So a little bit of food. All I'm doing every morning, just giving them a little tiny bit of food to keep the bio going in that. I have been checking on this vigorously, and it's absolutely fine. That ink bird thing is working not too bad. It does fluctuate a little bit between 18 and 17.5, so it's the range is not amazing. I might have set it wrong, but the fish are definitely comfortable, and they're still on the feed. I got my new Shiro in there that I picked up yesterday as well, somewhere. I actually collected 4 fish yesterday. That was one of the small carpers at the top then from a Hodgkin grow and show, I think. I forgot I was even having that one. And the little shower is in there somewhere. But what I intend to do is weigh all of these fish, guys, before putting them in the pond. So I've got their body percentage for the feeding pattern that I'm planning on doing. But look at this, guys. Oh, I'm going to put my feeder on as well. Look at all of these, all revamped, ready to rock and roll. Excellent. Hey, look, all of them, they're all revamped, and I've revamped nearly all those fittings, so I'm really chuffed. And I'm actually looking forward to coming in here and cleaning this shit as well. Yeah. But anyway, let's get some scruffy clothes on, guys, and get to work, because I'm taking the boy to the forest later on. He loves the forest. It's a bit cold, but he's tough. Right. Poor old Joe. That mullet. Think of dreams. Right, here we go then. Right then, guys, hope you know what time it is. It's time to fill my pond. Now if you look at that, it says 3247. I'm going to plug this in, we're going to fill the pond up, and we're going to see how much this holds. Now I've guesstimated a few times on a couple of my other videos, but what I think is only fitting to do is I'll do a little competition, isn't it? So comment how many litres you think this pond holds when it is full to the brim, and by the end of today I'll think about what the prize is going to be. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say how much exactly this holds, this video, but you can comment, let me know how many litres this holds. So if you're not familiar with litres, just work it out with gallons, not US gallons though, normal gallons. Don't know quite the difference, but anyway, and then you can convert that on the internet easy enough. But we'll do it litres, so there's no there's no US litres or Europe litres, so we're good. Litres is a litre, all right? So let's start filling, guys. Cheese are rolling. So here we go. Giving the pond a decent clean out. I've brick acided the top of the flagstones in there. I'll show you later on. I've still got to get in the pond, guys, to do various bits and bobs, but this is going to take hours to fill up. So may as well start now, won't we? So we'll leave that running out, and I'll crack on with some other jobs. Gutted, guys. Bad news. Not about the pond, but look, one of my mates gave me a brand new one of these, and I've just got bloody glue on it. Trust me, it is glue, even though I'm very excited about this pond fill. Oh, right, let me spin you around. Obviously, long way off yet, but we're almost over the 2 bottom drains. You can see how much is in there now. Not a lot, but quite a lot, if you know what I mean. So what I have done, I've cleaned the top with brick acid. I've just solvent welded this in correctly and connected it to that, which is fantastic. So that's another thing done. What I am going to do is, look at all the crud in there. So what I'm going to do before I've just emptied this now, guys. This has been bubbling away. I've literally just emptied it to put the fittings on there. But what I'm going to do before I fill this up, when I'm finished with the hose, I'm going to get it in here and give it a good clean out. I think that's something that you've got to do with these drums every quarter or so, because it gets a lot of sediment build up in this little gap around here and in these inlets. So I was talking to someone in the grow and show, and what I am going to do is, there's a gap all the way across there. Down the bottom, I'm going to put a tiny bit of air pipe in there, and I'm going to perforate it, and I'm gonna tap a feed off. So there's always air bubbling up there to clear that out of the way. I think that's going to be the only way to get rid of that. But it's not normally as dirty as this, guys. It's because this has been closed, it's been bubbling away, so that hasn't been flushing out. So that is going to get a clean out later on. I'm just about to put my profi. I've just drilled 2 holes for my feeder. I'm going to get that up there now, and then I'm going to start filling up the backy shower to get that complete. But yeah, everything is absolutely hunky-dory. That looks a lot better there, doesn't it? Yeah, so that was a spare 4-inch ball valve. I don't know where it come from, but anyway, it was solvent welded, so I've had to cut it off, take the solvent weld off, revamp it, and I've put it on closer, because if you can remember on the other videos, it was right up there, really awkward. Now it's right in the middle. Little Wolfie can stand on there and have a look in the skimmer, but it's solid in now, so that's good. Before that goes too high, what I'm going to have to do is put the air pipe on and zip tie the air pipe up by here somewhere to come up. But I think I've been using too much air on these bottom drains, so I'm going to really reduce the air coming out on these drains. I've got a 95 and a 75 up there, so I think what I'm going to do is I might run the 95 on the drum and also on these bottom drains. It's going to reduce the electric bill for sure. It'll quiet this place down a little bit, and I think that's going to be ample. Whew. This pond's taking a while to fill up, guys. So when you're trying to judge how much water's in here, yeah. Anyway, just had a lovely visit from a guy called Simon from Newport, who's got a cracking pond, but he's not on YouTube because he's camera shy. Anyway, let me spin you around. Oh. So here we are, guys. I think the colour's going to take a little while to catch up with each other, but we haven't done a lot. It's still flat out filling. So what I have managed to do is get out all of my backy house media. Lovely, lovely. You can't see in there, but it's lovely. So all the backy house media is in there. Between 50 and 60 kilograms. I cannot remember. I'll be honest with you. I cannot quite remember. But we've got the profi feeder is back up, so I'm going to put that in a minute. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Put a bit of brick acid on these before I was filling the pond up, so they're quite clean. Just needs a bit more of a scrub probably with a brush. But yeah, we've still got a little way to go up to the window. But until then, what was I doing? Sorting out the air lines. So I've got this, so I'm sorting out some sort of airline rig so I can put less water into the bottom drains. A lot less air, sorry. Currently in that bottom drain there, I'm running 75 litres an hour, which is just way too much. I realise that now, so I'm really going to hold it back. Probably, you know, we're talking really like 10 litres an hour or something like that. So it's something very slow. I just want a nice little column of air coming through. So we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Well then guys, we're filling up boys, we're filling up. Backy shower is installed, windows all in, we're filling up. I'm on the old meter now, so I'm going to see how much is in here. But just going through all the airline stuff and all at the moment. Fish are looking okay down here. Quite happy in here actually guys. Fish are all happy. A few new additions in there to be honest. But yeah. And I'll actually put up another fish that I've got. I bought it's in Japan in NND. It's Shiro from the DK lineage, and it's getting entered into the All Japan Koi show next month. So I'll send that over now quick. Oh, a little bit more, a little bit more. Just going through some pipe work for my air. So I put my air on there. I am going to do this tidier guys, but what we're doing at the moment is I've put it into here and I've put it onto a little tap system here, so I'll be able to regulate how much goes into each bottom drain. That's running off the 75, so let's see what it's like with that air going off. But what I do intend doing when I finished all of this is running it off 195 I think, and I'll do a a real nice air system here, all tapped in, all screwed into the wall nice, to see what we can achieve there. But yeah, like I said, I've got loads of those little things. So yeah, we'll do those last thing, and I'll probably end up doing them with all of these. I'll put these on the wall, a nice system with all of this, taps and all that kind of stuff. So that's for another day. That's going to be really exciting for me to do. I love titivating with stuff like that. Got my poppy feeder on, ready to go. Done the bottom drains. Now I've done the air hoses. Those are all complete. Oh, I'm going to have a play around with that now. Yeah, let's have a little play around with that. And I might have a bit of a tidy up then guys, to be honest. Well, bottom drains, the aeration is working. So that's the 75 split between two. So still a little bit too much in my opinion. Well, my opinion now. Did think differently a year ago, but you learn. So I'll see what we can do with this. Yeah, split it again to go into the drum possibly. But I need to get another couple of splitters. Yeah, cool. Come on, hurry up and fill. It's been filling for a while now, guys. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know, that might be a nice amount of air coming out. It's hard to judge at the moment because I can't see through the window. But I might give these windows a little bit of a clean before the water comes up. Best wife in the world. Open the back shutter, darling. I got a coffee for you. Oh my God, look at the mess in my garage. I cannot wait to do a tip run and get rid of a load of that rubbish. Look at my fish, bless them. They're loving the sun. They've got like sun on them. They're just like literally lazing in the sun there. Lovely. I bet they're looking forward to summer. Christmas. Oh, boys and girls, we're nearly up to the bloody window. Not far off now. Oh, well, in fact, we're a long way off now. I'm just saying not too far off the window. Mr. Wolf, what's that there? What's this, Wolf? What's that? What is it? Fishes? Wolf's come out to inspect to see what's going on, haven't you, pal? The water has just broken the window now, look. No, no, no. You got a dirty face, boy. No. So I've got a funny feeling, guys, this is going to hold more than I estimated, but that's just my rough calculations from now. Yeah, who knows? Almost up to that inlet. Just cleaned the bottom bit of silicone there. I can't clean these sides yet because I've just put a thicker bead of silicone, if you can see that, a nice 90 all the way, a 45. Lovely job that. So I'll clean that. I'm going to go and take the boy out for a little walk around the woods now with the dog and something to eat. When I come back, I reckon that will be halfway up that window. But I've always got that to keep a check on it as well. Class! What a view this is going to be, guys. What a view. Look at that. Nice ribbon of water coming through from the back of the shower when that gets cranked on. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. We're waiting for the pond to fill up, aren't we, Wolf? So we've gone for another walk to another pond. This way. It's dangerous here, pal. Whoa. Oh, watch your bum. Come this way now. Good boy. Learning, aren't you? Yes. Yes, we're looking for fishes, aren't we? Right, guys. This is a little lake called Furnace Ponds. Normally, the pond level is up on these pegs, if you can see, so you can see the drop. They're doing some work here. I don't know what they're doing. Wolf loves it, so this is normally underground, underwater. But in here, there's a massive red koi. I've never caught it, but sometimes you can actually see it cruising along. It must be about 70 cm. God knows what it is, but hopefully in the summer I'll come down here and we'll chuck a couple of lines in, see if we can catch it, innit, Wolf? Hey, come here, leave that duck alone, you can't eat that. Ah, say, come here, ducky. Ah, ducks. Come on then, get up that hill. Come on, I'm not going to help you. Go on, you can do it. Come on, big boy. Yes. Here's a brave boy. Where you going? Oh, you can see a hole in there, can you? What's that? He's a good boy. Oh, there we are, boys. Just gone on my little walk with the dog and their boy. Oh, now we're getting there. Oh, it's nice to fill it back up. How much is in it? Wowzers, quite a bit. Cool, guys, huh? Well, no leaks yet, boys, but I don't really want to speak too soon. How cool does that look, though? That's a nice amount of air coming out there, but I think even less would be nice. I have thought of a way how to sort that out. Oh, nice. I'm very pleased so far. So I reckon let's go about another 4 hours to fill up. Wowzers. Pretty cool though, guys. Oh, I tell you what, that's probably up level with this now. That's pretty cool, eh? She's filling up, boys. She is filling up. Ah, 7 hours later, it's still filling. Lovely. Oh, she's getting up now, boys. Ooh. Class. Class. at the colour difference in the new flow coat and the old flow coat. Strange, but true. I think it's because I rubbed the flow coat down to make sure there's no burrs on it. There you go, Wolfie. Get in there, boy. Almost full. Got another inch or so left. Boy loves it. It's nice with this tinned off. Ooh, looks like a fish tank. Oh, so then guys, it's the next day. Don't look how cloudy that is. I've put a treatment in, and also it's all the media and all that kind of stuff. This is kicked back in. I've just thrown out a little bit of whizzle. Let me show you in here, guys. Air source heat pump is trying frantically to heat it up. But I've got a bloody leak on that there. So I might have to shut this off, take it off and see if I can tighten up a little bit. But that's a brand new one, that's stupid, but there we are. Still going to go a bit more. I've got about 5 mil. But all of that white stuff has pretty much come off all of this. Right then, guys. Happy days. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this. So currently my pond is full. I'm about an inch down at the moment, but that's because I've been getting my pond up to temperature. At the moment we're on 16.5 degrees, so I haven't had a trickle in going in for the last 24 hours. So obviously the cleaning of the drum has lowered the height of the pond by about an inch or whatever. But what my plans are tonight now is, I'm going to swing you around and show you in a minute, but what my plans are tonight is to top it up now with a little bit of hot water from the tap, apply some more of the dechlorinator, because all I'm going to need is a little bit just to bump the temperature up a tiny bit by a degree, which will only take about half an hour, I reckon. Dechlorinate it, and the pond's been up and running now for 24 hours, something like that. I've done some water checks. Obviously I've got no nitrates or ammonia in there because there's nothing in there. KH is about 3-4, and no chlorine whatsoever, no trace of chlorine. So what I'm going to do is swing you around, show you the pond now, because the cover is currently off it, and then what I'm going to do is put the cover back on to retain heat, and leave the cover on for the foreseeable future until it's time to take them off for summer or spring. But let's spin you around and show you the pond, guys. So guys, here it is. Absolutely buzzing. So I've only got a flow of about 5,000 going over the backy shower at the moment, just to keep it ticking along. The backy house media has been in storage for a little while, obviously in that bin, so I wanted to sort of sanitize it and clean it a little bit, hence why I run the shower for about 12 hours with chlorine in there, just to kill off anything that was in there, because it wouldn't be good bacteria, it would probably be crap stuff. So that's gone, but it's been running through now with all fully dechlorinated for, oh god, what, 18 hours, 24 hours. But yeah, you can just see my jet wash through the through there. The water is going to clear up a little bit more than that. When I started up the shower yesterday and the bio chamber, it kicked out quite a lot of sediment that I think was just stored in there, and it clouded it right up. But that is not as clear as it's going to get. I know it's going to get better than that again. Yeah, everything's all singing, all dancing. Like I said, we've got bio balls in there. I've put BSP, I think it's called. I've put some Evolution Aqua Gel in there. So that's all rocking and rolling. All of this water here is going to be pumped into the pond as soon as they're in. So that's another good bit of, you know, kind of like, well, water to go in. There's my cover, which will be going back on in a minute. Might have to take off all of the polycarb to be able to fit it on myself. And this is the view from here, guys. Okay, so you can see the bottom of my garden through there. Pretty happy with this, guys. Let's turn on the light. And there we are. Slight variation in the colour of the flow coat, but it is where it is. I think it might be a different brand or something, but that's going to get a layer of algae on it before the end of the summer for sure. And like I said, we are currently about an inch short on the height of the pond, but that's going to be taken up with the 500 gallons in the other pond and a bit of hot water. So guys, like I was saying at the start of this video, I have got a bit of a competition on the pond volume. So I've calculated the pond volume with the size of this pond and then the size of that pond, and it's come up with two different volumes of water. Now the volume that is being calculated on this, if it's accurate, we'll go with this. So what I'm going to do is we'll go with that pond volume. I don't know how accurate they are, but that calculates everything is in the pipes and also in the filter system itself. Still got to take off this bit of wood, but this render is going off to paint and it should blend in with this render. But anyway, going back to the pond volume, guys, is comment below on what volume you think I ended up with in the pond. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be, guys, so you know, don't go thinking that, oh yeah, he said it, I know exactly how much it is, because it totally is not what I thought it was going to be. It is off by a little ways, but if you can guess what it is, then I will. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I tell you what I'm going to do, because I don't know. Like, you know, obviously I've calculated the size of the pond, and I've got one volume. That meter has taken another volume amount. Now that meter was only about 2 or 3 quid off eBay. So I think calculating the size of the pond rather than trusting that might be a better shout. So what I might do is the calculation I've got and the amount I've got from that, I might just go happy in the middle, and that's what we're going to go for. So I know exactly how much it is now. So if you calculate how much volume you think is in my pond, we'll do a giveaway, and I don't even know what the giveaway is going to be yet. But comment below, and on the next video I'll let you know who the winner is and what I'm going to give away. It'll be worth your while, trust me. It's not going to be a new car, but you know, it's not going to be a bit of pond gel. I'll do it kind of nice. So comment, guys. Pond volume in litres, not in gallons, in litres. You could put gallons as well if you want, but make sure you've got litres in as well, because that's exactly what I'm going to take as your answer. Okay, so let me just think what I've got that I can give away, or I might even just buy something really cool. Yeah, I think I've got a good idea, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Right, okay guys, from me, I need to get on with some stuff now to get these fish in the pond, and I'm buzzing to watch them swimming around. Picky, picky.